It was way louder than we expected.
It's rough, guys, it's rough.
It's gonna be pretty chill, so that's our FlixBus journey. So we are in Zagreb at the moment.
We are.
We've actually been here for like a day and a half, but as you may be able to hear, we are both sick.
Yes, we spent the entire day in bed yesterday because luckily the timing sort of worked out that we didn't really need 3 days in Zagreb. We just have this long, so we were like, you know what, let's just rest.
Yeah, it was actually probably the best timing we could have asked for.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we had to plan our Croatia trip around our flight out to get the cheap flight. So we had a couple of extra days to like spend here. But now we are out in the city of Zagreb and we're gonna take it easy for the next couple of days.
Yeah.
And check out the city.
Guys, we're struggling.
We have been out for like an hour and a half. We come to get lunch because we're both feeling so weak. We just had a cold. Like you'd think we were like dying of the flu. We're not. But when you haven't been sick for a long time, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, also it's like kind of hot and sweaty and my body thinks it's a fever.
Yeah, we're both like sweating a lot because of the temperature and also because we're sick. So I don't know how long this day is going to be.
It's going to be a nice quick day, I think.
But the city is quite nice to walk around. It's a lot more like, it's giving me like German vibes, like German Austrian kind of vibes.
No, I mean they have
a lot
like
more Central Europe than I thought it would be.
they have a lot of schnitzels and stuff here, so I think it is quite German inspired.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not really what I expected from Croatia.
Yeah.
But I guess, yeah, we're not far from Central Europe. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a nice city to walk around, but we are it's rough, guys, it's rough.
Struggling.
Continuing our slow journey around the city centre of Zagreb. We've come to St. Mark's Church, which you can't actually get to. It's like, this whole thing is like a construction site. But it's beautiful. And they do this thing in Europe, or like that we've seen in a few cities now that we love, where they use different coloured tiles to like make a picture or a pattern.
I remember seeing it in Bratislava and I think Hungary as well.
And
I'm pretty
Vienna.
sure Budapest. Yeah, it's really cool.
It is, like, it's so cool. Alright, to make ourselves feel better, we got ice cream. This is apparently a very famous Zagreb ice cream chain.
Yeah.
Or ice cream store, sorry.
It is a chain.
Oh, okay. We got a couple of like tried and true flavors, which were strawberry and caramel. And then we went a little bit rogue and got Jaffa, which is
so good.
Incredible. And then this one here is Sakatort flavor.
Yeah,
like the
chocolate with cake in it, basically.
Yeah. They're all really good. And you know what? It's not helping our sore throats, but it is helping our like energy and mood. We gave up. We were out for maybe like 3 hours, but
That's pretty solid for 2 sick girls.
it is a struggle. We're gonna spend the afternoon like editing and catching up on that kind of stuff.
Lying in bed.
And then we'll have take 2 at Zagreb tomorrow. All right, we're back out on day 2.
It's day 2.
Not feeling that much better, but Catherine is, so at least
Feeling a bit better.
one of us is on the mend. And we've come to this viewpoint over Zagreb, which is very cool.
We actually came here yesterday because this is the funicular.
Yeah, I briefly filmed the funicular,
But we didn't talk about it.
but we didn't talk about it. But this is one of the world's shortest funiculars,
Yep.
just behind us here.
I filmed it yesterday and it took 30 seconds. It's so short.
It is, but it's cool because, like, as you can see, it is a really steep hill down into the city. And then just here is a tower, which wasn't...
Wait, there it goes. No, the funicular.
All right. She's just going, like, here.
Yeah, basically.
This tower was an old, like, guard tower because the city walls were just down here. And still to this day, at midday every day, they do a cannon fire from the tower, which is why we're up here now. So we're gonna just chill up here for a bit until the cannon goes off. Look, here comes the other funicular to the top. That's how quick it is.
Yeah, it's done now, so that was the ride.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's a really cool view up here. It's not the easiest walk when you're sick, but I imagine when you're not sick, it's probably
Very quick.
fine. But yeah, it is a really cool view out over the city, and we're gonna see the cannon.
So we just went to an antique, like, Sunday market, which was quite cool.
It was, but it was very busy, so I only filmed like one clip.
Yeah, it had like a lot of random cute little things.
Yeah, there was one stall that just had like old cameras, which was very cool.
Yeah, there was just like a lot of stuff that looked like it would be worth a fortune if you knew what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But just before that, we went to see the cannon fire. I think Krissie did talk about it before.
Yeah.
But it was way louder than we expected.
Yeah, we've seen a few different like cannon firings on this trip. They're always so much louder than we expect, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why we're always surprised.
Yeah. No, it was very cool. And then, like, after the guy who like set it off like came out and like filmed us on his phone.
Yeah, it was very cute.
Yeah, so that was very cool. I would recommend that if you're in Zagreb. We've come to a garden.
You know us, we love a garden.
We do.
This one is not free, but it's only €2 per person.
Yeah,
So
not too
close
bad.
enough to free.
It is I think it's just the Zagreb Botanical Garden.
Yeah.
And we're just going to wander around for like a little while. We've already met a cat, so it's going well.
We were on our walk back to our accommodation and we came across this park, which is lovely. I cannot pronounce the name. I will put it on the screen. But it's just like a little city park.
Yeah.
It's just like in a strip. It's quite nice. This behind me is an art gallery, but it's closed at the moment. But we're about to head back to our accommodation, and I feel like we've done nothing in Zagreb.
Yeah, we've looked around a couple times. That's it.
Yeah. So we were going to make this its own video, but I feel like that would be a really boring video. So
Yeah.
you're going to come with us to Split,
Yay!
where we're heading tomorrow, which we are excited for. We're excited to get down to the coast.
I also feel like we've never like really talked about or showed our FlixBuses, but if we're doing a connection tomorrow, maybe we can do a little
Yeah.
FlixBus.
Come
Like,
with us on a FlixBus.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is not the end of the video like
No.
it would have been. I don't know if we said this the other day, but obviously you saw we were in Budapest last week, or a couple of days ago, and then we're going to Split next, and that was about a 10-hour drive.
Yep.
And Zagreb is almost smack bang in the middle.
Yep.
So we figured we'd stop here for a couple of days. And
Yeah, why
it
not?
is like a lovely city to just spend a day or two in.
Yeah.
And it was probably good because we got sick, obviously,
Yes.
and I wouldn't want to have missed Split.
Yes, it was nice to be able to do nothing.
Yeah.
Also, I was going to say that Botanic Garden was pretty nice.
Yeah, it was. It's not very big.
Yeah. I think it's worth the €2.
But it's, worth the €2. It's got a few different little sections. It's really
Yeah.
good. We do love a garden.
We do love a garden.
Alright, it is travelling day.
It is.
I don't think we've ever vlogged
No, barely.
travelling day before.
We usually travel and then get in and then lay in bed and do a grocery shop. Like, we just do nothing. So
Yeah.
this is exciting.
This is thankfully a pretty easy one because we can walk to the bus station in Zagreb and we can also walk from the bus station in Split.
Love that.
which is not always the case. Yes. But this is a nice, easy one. But also, like, this is us with all of our stuff.
Yes, we just picked up some snacks because the journey is almost 5 hours.
Yeah,
which over lunch as well.
It's not terrible. 5 hours is not
fine,
bad.
But it's just the fact that it's over lunch means we're going to need some food.
Yeah, we've gotten to the point where we both actually really like a bus journey of at least 4 hours because it gives us a chance to like catch up on podcasts, relax, watch something like YouTube or whatever.
We're still a little sick as well, so it's a good day to do nothing.
It is, but we're heading to the bus stop now, so we will see you there.
Alright, we are at the bus stop. Often at the bus stop it will have like airport style, like electronic boards telling you where your stop is. This one did not, so I went into the FlixBus like office and and they had it up on the wall where every bus leaves from. But here's an example of what the buses look like. So this is a double decker. We've never had one, I don't think, or maybe like once. It's often quite chaotic, as you can see. Like people just bunch around the driver. So when you book a FlixBus, I would say one of the tips we have learned is don't book a seat, because I would say 60 to 70% of the time it allocates us seats.
Yeah,
Together, always.
Without us having to pay.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, it's it's the same cost to book a seat later as it is to book one at the time of booking.
And we have had 2 of our FlixBuses that haven't allocated us seats allocate us seats like weeks later. So I would say maybe if you haven't got a seat allocated within the week of your bus and you want one, just buy one. This is why people bunch around the driver, because there are people that don't book seats. Like we haven't for a couple, and it is first come first serve. So,
but it's first come first serve. But then someone might get on that's allocated the seats that you're sitting in, and you're going to have to move anyway. So.
Yes. So far, all of our FlixBuses have been pretty good. Sorry, I swapped sides. My arm got sore. Only our one from Bern to Milan was a mess.
Yeah, if you watch that vlog, you know.
Yeah, it still wasn't that bad. Like the actual trip went fine. It was just very late. Very late.
But it's also like we know a lot of people complain about FlixBus, but for us, a £15 bus versus a £300 flight
or a train,
we know which one is the easy one.
Yeah, and like I would say, don't rely on the Wi-Fi. Don't even rely on the bathroom, because sometimes they've been broken. Don't rely on like anything.
No.
But they get you there.
Yeah, we know what we're getting into. Like, it's a budget way of traveling.
It is.
But if you're happy to go the budget way, like, they're fine.
It's honestly fine. So we're just waiting for our bus. It starts here, so we're hoping it'll be on time. There is a way to track them as well, but since it starts here, we can't track it. So let's see.
Putting suitcases in these buses is a nightmare, because everyone, like the first people, just put their suitcase on the edge, don't push it back, everyone just lines them up next to each other, and then if you're towards the back, there's nowhere to put them, so you just have to move everyone else's suitcases.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
So pro tip, if you catch a FlixBus and you're putting your suitcase on first, put it on and then like push it back so it's like inside the bus.
Yep.
It's a great help to the people behind you.
So every FlixBus has like little footrests, you can't see them, and armrests, and curtains. There's a toilet back there. They sometimes have chargers, but not everyone.
Yeah.
Like not something to count on.
Yeah.
But we then we grab out our little headphones and we sit here for the next 5 hours just listening to podcasts.
Yep. It's going to be pretty chill. So that's our FlixBus journey. We will see you in the Split. It was a long day, but the bus ride was fun.
It was fine.
As always.
I was going to say before we left, but it really depends on the journey, I guess, if the bus stops or not, because
I can't even think if all of our buses over 5 hours have stopped. I feel
No,
like some haven't.
our one to Zagreb didn't.
Yeah, so don't think if you have a bus over 5 hours, you'll stop. Because honestly, we've stopped for like barely any of the buses.
Yeah, we did stop today. There was like a 20-minute like driver break.
Yeah, but I remember from Oslo to Malmo, we had like a dinner break.
Yeah, we had like a
stopped for
40
half
minutes,
an hour
yeah.
at a restaurant. We all got to eat, but this one was like 15 minutes. There was a chance to eat and go to the bathroom, but some you don't get anything. So
Yeah.
that's why we buy snacks and we don't drink.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
And we do not like those coach bathrooms.
No.
But yeah,
It was
good. And now we're in Split, and we reckon this video is probably long enough now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave it here, and then we'll pick back up tomorrow to actually see Split.
From what we've seen of Split, I'm so excited.
Me too. Just like the 5 minutes walking through it just then.
Yeah.
It's
And we've
beautiful.
seen 2 cats, so we're back in cat Europe, which is like important.
So important. But we will see you tomorrow for that. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little FlixBus journey.
Yeah, and our like sick days in Zagreb. I don't think
Yeah.
it's been the most interesting.
No, but look, this is the reality of full-time travel.
this is
Sometimes
realistic.
you just get sick and you can't really do anything.
Yeah. Follow our Instagram if you want to see hopefully more exciting content than this video.
Yeah, and give us a like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.